Let's get into the story time on how my ex cheated on me. This is going to be one of many stories because that man was trifling. I did tell this story time on live, and the girls were saying how they missed it. So they were like, all right, I'm going to do a video. No, I was like, all right, I'm going to do a video about it so y'all could see the full thing and get all the details because it is a crazy ass story. So I'm going to take y'all back to the year 2019, and I just met this boy. I had just moved to Jersey because I moved in with my dad, and it was, good. I ended up seeing him on Snapchat one day, and I'm like, why is this man wearing a filter on his Snapchat? And then literally like the next day, I ended up seeing him in person, literally parked near my apartment complex. So I'm like, what the freak? That's him? So I don't remember how it happened. He went up to me or I went up to him or whatever. And we just ended up connecting and we started talking. So pretty cool. There were some red flags in the beginning of our relationship. But we were having a good time. We were into the same things. We were really big into fashion. And he was so freaking cute. Like when I would say he was so freaking cute, he is the reason that I refuse to date like super duper pretty boys because he was the epitome of a pretty boy. If I could show you his picture, I would, but I'm not even going to do that to myself. And honestly, I think that he cheated on me in this situation with the girl that he's with now, which is like, at this point, I don't care because it's just like, you took my problem, not my man. So our relationship was pretty toxic, but on this particular day, we were having a decently good day. His parents were out of town, so I was sleeping at his house for a couple of days. And since I moved with my dad, my dad was not strict. Once I turned 18, my dad was not strict. And at this point, I was about 19. So yeah, I was staying at his house. If anybody knows about Forex, we were really big on Forex, and we were about to hit another rank in this pyramid scheme MLM, and we were about to hit another rank, and we were like, all right, we're gonna go take our pictures. We were big in taking pictures of each other, and we were gonna do that because we were gonna have a flyer coming up, right? So as we were taking our pictures, for the most part, we were getting along this day. It was really nice, but we had gotten into a small argument, and then he had asked me for $5 so he could put gas into his car. I ended up giving him $5. I don't remember if I gave him the $5 or I didn't give him the $5, but we went back to his house. We ate. At this point, it's now like 11 p.m., 10 p.m., and we're both still working, grinding or whatever. And I'm like, all right, look, I'm going to call it a day. It's been a lot going on today, and I'm about to go sleep. Now, he used to sleep in the basement. His parents' house. He was sleeping in the basement, right? But I decided to go downstairs and go to sleep. And then he was still upstairs in his parents' room, sending emails, talking to prospects, all of that type of stuff, right? So I go to sleep, right? And then weirdly at 2 a.m, he has this speaker in his room that he was borrowing from his friend, and the speaker just starts making this really loud sound like brrr. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm trying to tell him yo, turn it off. So I wake up really confused, and then I unplug the speaker because now I'm scared. I don't know if everybody else is scared of the dark, but it's pretty dark in the room, and I'm just kind of scared. But he had these LED lights on, so I turned the speaker off, right? So then I go to look for him. I go because he's not in the bed. I get my phone and I'm like, what time is it? It's 2 a.m, and I go upstairs. I'm like, dang, is he still working? Give it a rest, babe. It's not that deep. So I go upstairs. He's nowhere to be found. I go to the bathroom, his parents' room. I check the kitchen. I check the upstairs. He's nowhere to be found. Okay. Which is super duper weird to me. So I decided, let me check outside. Maybe he's chilling in his car, right? Maybe he went to his car for something. I'm just trying to keep the positive mind. So I go outside. His car is there. But guess what's not there? My car. My car is gone. He's gone. My car is gone. So I get to calling him, right? I'm calling him. But I did call him when I was in the house. I get to calling him. No answer. I had to call that man at least 20 times. No answer, no answer. I was calling him for at least a good hour and I'm getting no answer. I'm texting him. I'm checking his social media. I'm checking to see is he with his friends? Is he posting anything on his story, Snapchat, checking everything. The usual stuff, Keep in mind, I don't remember if I did or did not give him the $5 for his car to have gas, but he had no gas in his car. So I think that's why he ended up deciding to take my car. because my car was newer than his car. I had a 2015 Nissan, and he had a like 2000 Honda. So he decided to take my car. But where are you at? So I'm like checking with his friends, like, yo, have you seen him? Da 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 da. I don't remember if I got in contact with his friends, but he's nowhere to be found, right? So now I get to start playing detective. Now I'm searching through his car so I can see if I can find anything. Do you got any kind of clues that I could have, any passwords so I could log into something, so I could get into the records of your phone, so I could see where the heck are you at? And at this point now it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, right? So I'm just mad confused. So like I told y'all, earlier that day, we went to go take pictures. We were dressed in professional outfits. Why did this boy go out with a purple freaking suit on? I wish I could show y'all the outfit, but I'm not even gonna do all that. He was dressed up. He was dressed up like he was gonna go do a photo shoot, okay? So now it's like 4 in the morning. I'm calling my friend Ebony, and she was somebody that worked with me at the time. And I'm like, we gonna call him Bug. I'm like, yo, Bug is not answering his phone. I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to really lose it. And at the end of this night, y'all, I ended up going to jail. But we gonna get into that. So finally, Ebony is just like, yo, like, calm down, don't worry, just keep calling him, he's gonna come back, like, don't worry about it. But I'm really pissed because why are you taking my car without asking me, right? So finally I get him on the phone by 4 o'clock in the morning. So keep in mind, this is 2 hours after I've been calling him. 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, yo, like, where you at? So at this point I'm screaming, bring me my car. You feel me? I was crazy back in the day. Bring me my effing car. Where are you at? Why would you take my car? Bring my shit back now. You feel me? Because, like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? So he doesn't bring my car back until like 30 minutes after. So I'm telling you to bring my car back. I don't know where you're at, but you're somewhere far enough that you are just not taking heed that, hey, I am awake now. Now, let me keep y'all in mind. Keep in mind that I've been staying at his house for like 2 to 3 days at this point. And I always go to sleep before he does. And now I'm in my head like, yo, is this dude been taking my car every night? Because this is the first time I just woke up throughout the night. So he finally gets back, right? Now I'm going to try to make sure that I'm detailed as possible to make sure that everything makes sense. All right. So he finally pulled up, right? And his house was on the corner. So he had to park my car on the side and then walk around to the front of the house, like around the corner, right? So I met him over there. And I'm like, where were you at? Where were you at? Where were you at? I'm constantly asking him, where were you at? He like, I was at, let's give him a fake name. I was at Kevin house. Baby, you wasn't at Kevin house. Puta maricona. Porque I called Kevin and Kevin said he hasn't heard from you. So where were you at? So now we're walking down the block to get into his house. So I'm stopping him because like we're at the door now. I'm stopping him like, yo, stop and talk to me. Like, yo, where were you at? I'm like, give me your phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. He's not trying to give me the phone, but he's still like, you know, like whatever. Like it's nothing in my phone. You could see it. Why he give me the phone, y'all? Of course it's nothing in the phone because he deleted everything. This dummy, stupid face deletes his entire call log, most of his text messages, everything is gone. So I'm like, why would you delete everything? I said, let me see your text messages with Kevin, because if you was with Kevin, then that means that you would have had to hit Kevin up like, hey, Kevin, I'm on the way. Hey, Kevin, I'm coming to your house. Meantime, it was Kevin's speaker that he was borrowing that was waking me up in the middle of the night. I'm about to run out of time, y'all. I'm going to go to part 2. Let me know if y'all want part 2, okay? Let me know if y'all want part 2, because the story gets crazy. I literally ended up going to jail. Let me know if y'all want part 2. And make sure y'all following me. Don't be silly.
Holy crap. Girl. There were so many times for you just to stop and to think about these things, but I guess in the heat of the moment, you don't. He's taking your car in the middle of the night. He's definitely cheating. He's definitely shady. Deleting everything. Nothing's ever really truly deleted if you look hard enough, but I suggest you leave that man alone because ain't no way. And I don't think we need a part 2. Like I keep saying, like, You're telling me all the things I need to hear in this first part, and that's it. The next thing you need to say is that he's like my super ex. I've blocked him on everything, and I don't know what he's doing in life right now. Because when you start playing with jail and going sent to jail over a man, it's done. Like, stop. What about you guys? Put your response in the comments below.